Okay. Whew. Just woke up. I mean, I changed, I brushed my teeth, but man, my hair's a little bit crazy. Getting a haircut literally tomorrow, so good. Okay. Well, it is a school day. You can't be too slow, but we're doing the Penhaligon's first time using. I'm gonna literally do it in like a minute or two, hopefully. The review will come. I think I'll wear this today, and then I'll review it later tonight, and then upload the first time using and the review together in one video tonight. So literally like exactly 24 hours pretty much after the first one, the unboxing came out. I'm doing this at 7 a.m. and I'm reviewing it at, whenever I review it. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I don't know. I mean, that's over 12, like 14, 15 hours later. I don't know how crazy the performance will be there. We'll see. I have the box here, but I had to situate it really nicely, and I'm not trying to fuck that up. It's like in very tightly, so we're gonna leave it there. And I'm not even gonna show you the box and go over that. It's the first time using. Let's get this done with. Let's just do it. If you go to enjoy, subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. I'm very excited. It's a Friday. I think it's a good day to wear this scent. It's extremely cold out. That is the kind of day you want to wear this scent with. It is 15 degrees, but it feels like 7. So let's do it. Okay, this is the Blazing Mr. Sam by Penhaligon's. It's a warm, spicy, kind of smooth and creamy fragrance. Very woody and spicy. Penhaligon's Portraits, the Blazing Mr. Sam. And there it is. It's a blue color. It kind of looks purple on the screen, but it is indeed blue. And you got the bull with his real sharp horns. How cool. Take them off. Real heavy cap. Let's go ahead and use this. We're going to hit it with what we have to hit it with. 5 sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If 5 sprays is too strong and people are like, dude, you're wearing too much cologne, we move down to 3. 1, 2, 3. And if it's too weak, and I am not getting anyone saying it smells nice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, I don't know, maybe on the side a 6 and a 7. Or like an 8, and then on the lower neck a 9, or a 6 and a 7. So 5 too strong, 3 too weak, 7. I can highly not see this being too weak. I do not think I'll be going up to 7. I think 5 will be fine, but I could see myself maybe having to go down to 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Strong scent. Alright, the Blazing Mr. Sam by Penhaligon's. Let's give it a go. I've used it before, obviously, in the sample. This is what I was talking about. Now, the little dab-ons that I got, these kind of samples where they're I've used this, as you can see, a few times. But these spray out such little juice. You can't tell how strong it is. Even though, you do a good amount of sprays. Okay, here we go. Going in. 4 minutes into the video. Not terrible. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, it's on. There's my 5 sprays of the Blazing Mr. Sam. I mean, yeah, man, it's real spicy, but kind of not fresh, but kind of fresh. Oh, it's beautiful, man. I just woke up, so I'm tired. It's a little bit hard to smell. Usually, right off in the bat in the morning, you're not at your best. My eye itches. I'm not really focused on the fragrance entirely as I should be. I will be tonight though when I review it, which is the important part. It's really nice. It's a... Not clicking? There we go. It's a very smooth fragrance. It's very creamy. It's extremely warm and inviting. It's very I don't want to say like heavy, but it's kind of dark. It's a little bit seductive. It's kind of like, it's very sexy. It's very woody, musky, like and then like a smooth, creamy vanilla that blends all like the spices and the warm, a little bit of fresh quite nicely. It's a good like sitting by the fire, chopping up some firewood and going out in the snow fragrance. We'll see how it performs out here. It's very cold. We'll see how it does in school. We'll see if I get any compliments. It's 7 a.m. So if this lasts until like, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, about 3, about when I get out of school, about 8 hours. I think I'll be very happy with that. So we'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to definitely put the review right after this, and it's going to be in the same video. Then it's going to be spliced together. So see you in a second. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Not really, because the first time using the spraying, and this is back-to-back. It is exactly almost on the dot 12 hours later from when I recorded the first time using. Got 7 a.m., now it's 7 p.m. I'll actually check when I recorded that first time using. I think it's almost 12 hours on the dot. And I was not tardy to school. It was close. I had a speed walk in the hallway, almost run, got in, and it was fine. Because I was doing the first time using and I didn't get up early enough. But anyway, the point is, we're here to review the fragrance. It's 12 hours later. I think it's done its duty, for sure. A reminder before we get into it, we got these awesome little joy-filled delights, these naughty nibbles, the 4-5 milliliter samples that are like the little dab-ons, the Luna Eau de Toilette, the Endymion Concentrate Eau de Parfum, the Helvetia Eau de Parfum, what they're known for, like Aventus for Creed and stuff, and then the Impressa Eau de Parfum. So those will be used in the following days. And I'm so proud of myself that I got to pronounce that correctly, Endymion Concentrate, that Eau de Parfum, because it's kind of a tongue twister. And then this is what I found was my scent library sample set with like a little discovery pamphlet and then the samples like that. The Blazing Mr. Sam sample, though, the fragrance that I got, was from my aunt's discovery set, which was different from this one. She was kind enough to give it to me. It's sitting over here. Little thing here. I was showing this in the first time using. And, yeah, I can't really smell much, but it was nice, and, that's kind of how I ended up leaning towards getting the scent. So, yeah. And then, of course, you have this... See, that's the thing. I gotta put the tape back on. It doesn't really matter if this falls off. It's just, the top. It's not like the candle, but because I had to cut it to get into it, I gotta put some tape. The Sinking Oud candle. This is definitely really expensive. This is a good Black Friday deal. This is a good candle. I just don't know when I'll use it. I'll actually probably just put it downstairs because I'm not going to be lighting candles up in my room. And it'll be, a shared thing. But I think we should start. Yes. Okay, I think we should start. So let's do it. Okay, so here it is. Of course, the Blazing Mr. Sam. I think it is definitely one of my favorite boxes I've ever gotten. It is very, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like, it's very charming. It's very sophisticated. There's a lot of stuff going on in this box. A lot of stuff going on, but I love it. I do. Enough talked about the box. I mean, I'll show you. You got Sam right there. He's looking real dapper. He has a grin on his face, His hair matted. You have the bull. Strong-looking bull, too. And then there's just a bunch of stuff around here, right? You got the whole story on the back. Not going to read that. We did that in the unboxing. You have a New York sign. Maybe Mr. Sam is American, not British. And then a tobacco thing down here. Not the cigarettes, but the note. Because tobacco is quite prominent in this fragrance. Which I don't usually love, but it was done quite well in this. So, there it is. The Blazing Mr. Sam by Penhaligons. Very nice. Bottom. And the top. But we're not here for the unboxing. I'll put this down before I open it. We're here for the review. And then a nice blue on the inside. But yeah, this is the kind of box I want to keep. Like a classic designer box, whatever. They're just, you can crush them in your hand. This thing is strong, dude. And it's a really nice set piece. If you have this sitting on your counter, be a nice thing. Okay, so the fragrance is nestled in there real nice and snug, which is good, because when fragrances come like this, which is another example I have to show, just put that up there, right, I have my Sauvage Elixir. That is also one of these where it stands, and it has to be real damn snug, or, boom, you're done. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a true shame. I would hate to see that happen. And you know what's sad is I bet that's happened to people before. They're opening a fragrance, shit goes wrong, and it just goes boom. And I mean, the end is that. Man, I love Sauvage Elixir. It's probably the strongest thing I've ever smelled in my life. It lasts all day, and then after you shower, it might not even go away. That's why you do 2 sprays or 3, max. That's coming from me. There it is, the Blazing Mr. Sam. I honestly think it is quite awesome. I mean, blazing's quite the right word for it. But let's take it out here. Nestled in very nicely. There it is. Okay. And we're just gonna put the box back together like that. Leave it at the side. Come on, crack. There we go. Oh, hold on. Got it. Okay. My wrist is bugging. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. We're about 5-6 minutes in here. Let's actually start the fragrance review, All right. This is the Penhaligon's Portraits. The portraits are kind of how the name describes. They're named. The Blazing Mr. Sam, Terrible Teddy. I think there's one like Lord George, etc. So different names and stuff. So if you're lucky enough to have a Penhaligon's name, maybe it's meant to be. Your parents did a good job naming you. I mean, can't say much more than that. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's an early holiday gift. It was Black Friday. Had to be done. It's a good deal. Thank you to my mom and my dad for the gift. It's much appreciated. I mean, obviously, I did a 1-hour unboxing. That's how excited I was. I mean, a little bit of it was bullshit. I couldn't figure out how to open the candle, and I was too scared to rip the sticker off. And then I figured out that's the only way to open it. But yeah, anyway, so real nice bottle. Penhaligon's Portraits, the Blazing Mr. Sam. It's actually shortened here to just MR, not the full word Mr., which is whatever. I don't care. It is a blue liquid. I mean, the liquid itself is obviously not blue, unless it could be, but yeah, it has a blue tint. It looks literally just purple, kind of, in the video, which is odd. I actually saw that online as well when I was looking at videos. The cap. The cap's heavy and sharp. If someone's intruding your home, you have nothing by you, for some reason you have your cologne there just because you've been smelling it. Oh no. Boom, done. This is like a knife, man. Like, I'm not doing this to be weird, but like, yeah, ow, it hurts. It really does. I just wonder if it's as heavy as the Parfums de Marly cap, because sadly, these are both quite heavy. Okay. I don't know. I mean, this one has a bit of more, like, girth to it. It's like a little bit larger, maybe. They're both quite heavy, is the point. Go. This is also really nice. Of course, I mean, I only picked the best of the best. Let me put that back. Right there. But yeah, so there's the fragrance. It got the little atomizer there. It's a quite nice atomizer. It's not too small. It's not a really thick atomizer. Like Sauvage Elixir goes, sprays a lot. My Tom Ford Ombre Leather, very little. The atomizer's not so good. And that's a little bit of a shame, but it's okay. It's a great scent. So talking about the Blazing Mr. Sam, just to go into some more depth. Right off the head, it is a very woody, spicy, warm, fiery scent. Okay? I wouldn't be caught wearing this too often in the summer or the spring. Of course I will. It's an expensive scent. I love it. I'll wear it whenever I want. But if you are a fragrance aficionado, and I know some people out there have dozens, hundreds of scents, then yeah, it would be mighty okay to, just wear this in the colder months, because that's what it's meant for. It is a very fierce, bold, kind of loud scent, but it creates a nice warm bubble around you. It's an inviting fragrance. It makes you feels nice, and I think for the others around you, it has the same effect. It's not a very loud, heavy scent like Sauvage Elixir might be. It's not a very boom, boom, boom kind of thing. But it's quite nice. We'll go over the notes now as well to talk about the scent. So we have at the top some cardamom and cinnamon. In the middle, black pepper, saffron, and cumin. And in the base, tobacco, vanilla, cedar, and patchouli. Let's talk about the top. All right, a cardamom and what was that? That was cinnamon. So the cardamom is very warm and spicy, and it's a little bit sweet. Okay, so it's very warm, very spicy, a tiny bit sweet. I wouldn't say fresh, but it's a little bit oriental, woodsy. It's inviting. It's warm. It's very fierce and fiery. And that's what I love about this fragrance. It's so nice and like creamy, almost like vanilla, like suede, like a tuxedo kind of scent. It's quite nice. And the cinnamon, while not as prominent, like in Sauvage Elixir, cinnamon's like, I think it's up there. I think. But yeah, I gotta admit, this atomizer, the one thing that's not so good about it is you can't really smell the scent when you put your nose to it. Most of my other scents, if not all, you really can. This one's a bit lighter. And I have sprayed it, obviously today. I'll probably wear it tomorrow as well before I even wear the other samples because it's so good. But, yeah, you get that very nice, woody, spicy, musky opening, which is quite nice. But it's creamy, it's delighting, and it's inviting. Okay? It wraps a nice warm bubble around you, and for the others around you as well, they can smell you, and they won't be too overtly offended. I love the simplicity of the bottle. You have, obviously, the nice, like, logo in here and the name and stuff, but then it's just simple. You don't have too much going on. I think that's quite nice. But next, the middle notes, and those are black pepper, saffron, and cumin. So as you go down in the fragrance from the top to the middle, you get a little bit more, I don't want to say pungent, but it's a bit more spicy. Right off the top, you're getting heavy woods, a little bit of spice, but it's mostly extremely woody and musky and a tiny bit sweet. You go down, it gets a little bit creamier, a little bit fresher maybe, but you have some of those more prominent peppery, kind of like spicy, like zing-zang kind of scent. It's like, I could see a lumberjack wearing this, I think. I could see a lumberjack wearing this, chopping up wood in the cold. It's very snowy, but you go back inside, you have a nice glass of hot cocoa. I mean, it's a very, it's very sexy. Honestly, it's how I would describe it. It's probably a little bit old. It's probably a little bit mature, but, I don't mind that. It's nice, nonetheless. And going into the base, and yeah, like the saffron, it gets a little bit more floral in the middle as well. A little bit lighter, a little bit cleaner. And in the base notes, you have what makes the Blazing Mr. Sam the Blazing Mr. Sam. Tobacco, vanilla, cedar, and patchouli. So you have a real creamy, woody, heavy-hitting finish to end it out, but it's well-rounded, it's smooth, it's not rash, it's not very metallic or rustic. It's just an extremely pleasant final dry down. It's very cool, a little bit fresher than when it popped with those woods and musks in the beginning of the scent. To me, yeah, I want to read the description of what it's on the Penhaligon's website, just so I can put it into well-made words, that really means something. So, I'm trying to segue, but it's not letting me segue. Here we go. According to Penhaligon's, I put this in the description of the unboxing, it's an American abroad. Oh, I was right. Yes, this is from New York. Sam should be from New York. An American abroad with cocky confidence. That is kind of what I can understand. It's a very confident, bold fragrance, but not so in your face. Hot and cold spices. Yes, I also agree with that. It's a bit, I would say, right off the tip, hot, zing, zang, boom kind of thing going on. Because that's the start. You immediately spray it on, you're getting that. And then the colder spices mingle. As the fragrance goes on, it becomes more smooth, more creamy, and that much nicer. And then, all of that mingles over some dry patchouli and creamy cedar. And it's very charming, okay? Patchouli and cedar. Dry and creamy. I can kind of see that as well, to be honest. It's not just bam, like completely creamy, vanilla-y, just all of that. It's also a little bit dry because of that spiciness. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I like that about the scent. I gotta spray this tomorrow to see if I can get more juice on the tip of here, because you can't really smell all that much just from off the bat right there. But it's still good. So, in conclusion, and wow, 15 minutes, that's not bad. Okay? We usually are taking way longer than that, so good on me. Good on me. In conclusion, the performance on this is very good, as I was hoping it would be. It's not trash at all. It is a well-performing beast of a scent. I wore it at 7 a.m. and I'm like, please don't be gone before the school day is over. 8 hours later, I go to school, and I'm still smelling it, on my coat, on myself. I don't want to go too nose blind, so I don't want to keep like sniffing, so this scent dissipates, and I smell it throughout the day. And then at around, what time would that have been today? Oh, where's my school ID? My backpack's downstairs. Call it noon 1, about 5 to 6 hours into my journey wearing a blazing Mr. Sam, I got a compliment. So I knew that even if I was going a little bit nose blind, it was still there. And that happens with fragrances. Almost with anything. Even Sauvage Elixir. You're gonna go nose blind. You might think after a few hours, scam. A lot of money, gone. But no. With Sauvage Elixir, you probably are always going to smell it. It's that strong. But with most all other scents, you will go nose blind to it. That's how fragrance works sometimes. And it's just a shame. But 5-6 hours into the journey, and I like your cologne. It's really nice. Why, thank you. And I did a little bit of testing in my Spanish class. I was like, can you smell this from over here? I was trying to get a projection test. So I was here, someone was there. No? Okay, a little bit more. So the projection is not a beast, which is nice. If you like a bit of a closer, warmer, on the skin, very inviting, sexy, invigorating scent, this might be for you. It's not an extremely heavy projector, okay? My friend was some feet away, the little bits he couldn't smell it. He came in, he's like, oh, that's nice. So it's not crazy like that, which I don't mind. I don't need people halfway across the room smelling me. Whatever. I do like it lasting long though, which it does. And then the sillage, the scent trail that it leaves behind, how is that? Well, I think it's quite good because I was going back and forth in my first period and I was picking it up here and there and everywhere, and it leaves a nice trail. So I definitely think it hits home in the ballpark there for sure. So the performance is good. At least 5 or 6, obviously in Spanish, the compliments. But besides that, when I was sweating during cross-country, look at me. I hate when people mix those up, and I just did. In track practice, you sweat, the scent comes out more, right? So note to self, if you're going to be sweating, let's say you're wearing a fragrance, you got gym first period, if you're a student, beware, it's going to become very strong. And I picked up my blazing Mr. Sam during practice. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is at least 8 or 9 hours later. In the conclusion overall, to sum it all up, it is a well-performing scent. 7, 8, 9 hours. Call it 8. Call it 8. Projection, not a beast, but still quite nice. Because it is pretty good. I was walking into class with my backpack on and stuff, and this was 5-6 hours later during that Spanish class. Around hopefully I think it was 1 or noon. The reason I don't know is because on Fridays our schedule is a little bit different because we have advisory, so I don't know the exact time. And I was like, friend behind me, it's a nice scent. So he must have picked up that spray on the back of my neck or my overall scent bubble. All right, and it was nice. So for sure, the performance is there. The projection is good, really good, not beastful. Okay, it's not going to be crazy like that, just because it's not like a super hard heavy hitting like oud or something. And then the sillage, it leaves a good scent trail. But it's got the close to the skin. It's a nice, warm, spicy, woody, sexy fragrance to leave you with a couple of words. to leave you with a couple of words. The main accords, and I'm reading off Fragranica, this is not my own words, are warm, spicy, tobacco, woody, fresh, spicy, vanilla, cinnamon, sweet, aromatic, and patchouli. It is a little bit fresh, spicy, right? You have, like I said, you have a couple of those things there. The Blazing Mr. Sam by Penhaligon is a woody, spicy fragrance for men. It is. The Blazing Mr. Sam belongs to the Penhaligon's portrait collection and is inspired by an American abroad. Oh, no. By an American aboard who lives fast, spends freely, and speaks loudly. The fragrance opens with notes of cardamom and cinnamon before revealing a spicy heart and woody floral harmonies. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I think overall that sums it up quite well. The performance is very good, 8 hours, good projection, pretty good sillage, and it's a warm, spicy, woodsy, musky fragrance with a little bit of freshness, kind of dry, kind of creamy, nice vanilla. It really holds you tight. It grips you, man. It's a good scent. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. I would appreciate that very much so. But my overall take on this is be careful with the horns. They will puncture your skin. They are quite sharp. And then, to end it all, take a good look at Sam himself. That smile. What a bastard. And then the bowl. There it is. My review of Penhaligon's The Blazing Mr. Sam. It's freaking awesome. Pick it up. Good performance. Warm, spicy, blah, 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 blah. Woody, creamy, dry, cedar, vanilla, inviting, sexy, invigorating, fiery, spicy, and a little bit fresh. Vanilla. Yeah. Okay. See you guys. Sub, like, post notifications. Thanks for watching. Peace.